Everyone goes on like the mind is this mystical, magical thing. Big man don't feel them things. Dominate. Just make it math. Snap out of it, man. Dominate. 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 Dominate.
I grew up with some incredible performers, people, friends, and then we made this little kind of dance group. And then I remember watching a show with a friend called Breaking Convention at Sadler's Wells, which shook me. And I was just going, oh, we need to get on that stage, we need to get on that stage, we need to get on that stage. Main stage, Sadler's Wells, incredible. We made a company, essentially with the sole aim to perform at Sadler's Wells Breaking Convention. But it became this kind of incredible journey of performing around the world and me choreographing pieces. And we did audition for Breaking Convention twice, we didn't get in. But there was one time I made this piece called Antibody, and then we got in and we performed on the stage. And I'll never forget that moment. It was the first time this little boy from Hackney, Council Estate, who was like, oh, you can have a dream and achieve it.
Don't! What happened? What happened? What did I do wrong? Don't!
And it was like, this is something I really, really wanted to do for years and years. And it happened, and I was in tears and crying like a baby after we were bowing.
Good. As you move, with that partner now, as you're moving, breathe. You bring touch into it. Don't forget your body though. Don't forget the back. Don't forget the calves, the shoulders, the neck.
My practice uses a fusion of movement styles such as hip-hop dance, contemporary dance, physical theatre, experimental movement, with text, and a little added spice of movement psychology. I'm really interested in why we do what we do, why we move, how we move, what that says about us and our internal kind of emotional state. My work ranges and touches on subjects like manhood, masculinity, mental health, race, all things that are very prevalent and important to not only me and my life, but my community, my society, my world, and our world. But for me, I always say I want to make, and I choose to make work about things that keep me up at night.
We should probably talk about the elephant in the room. Sometimes you wake up and it's just there, staring at you, while feeling as much a part of you as your ability to see or touch. I guess the only difference being the moment. It always attracts more, hitting you from left, right, and center. Did you know elephants spend about 16 hours a day eating?
I made my first film called Figure a couple of years ago. And I was like, it is not just about choreographing a piece of movement and putting it in front of a camera. Oh, I learned that. You have to figure out what certain shots are saying and how that kind of flows with the movement. You then bring in elements about lighting. We all speak physically, you know, body language is 60% plus of how we communicate as human beings. And you know, my work is not just putting some dance in front of a camera, but it's exploring a deeper level of humanity and of human vocabulary of movement and the stories that we can tell through movement that sometimes words can't grasp, you know? A A white person will never be able to truly understand what it means to be a black person in England today. I don't think anyone can understand anyone's personal experience, but you can listen, have empathy and have solidarity. I want to leave the audience with a vibration. The dancers, the people who are doing whatever piece it is, needs to feel that vibration. They need to have that vibration in order to make the audience feel it. And so work where people have a deep connection to themselves and are able to open who they are on stage or in front of a camera is what moves me. I want to be able to make work that can allow the performers to truly be, in order to then allow the audiences to open up and go, and question and open themselves up.